Once, in a beautiful countryside village, a little fuzzy bear called Bernie lived with its family. Bernie was small, but she'd always been the best at climbing trees and learning the names of the flowers in the garden. Her favourites were lavender and roses because they smelled like home. Bernie, said her mother, who had a squishy tummy like rising dough and smelled like baking bread, "You know, soon it's time for you to go into the woods to learn new things at the teddy bear's picnic." "I'm a big bear now," thought Bernie. "Maybe I should go just a little way into the woods by myself to see what it's like. I could meet the other new teddies too. The sun is shining so beautifully today. Maybe I'll see some of my favourite flowers to bring back for Mother Bear." In the pond by the woods in springtime there had been some tadpoles darting happily below the surface, and Bernie decided to take a jam jar to see if she could scoop some up. When she reached the edge of the wood, she saw that the hot sun had dried up the pond, and just a small muddy puddle was left behind. "Oh no," thought Bernie, "the poor tadpoles have lost their home." It started to feel to Bernie as though things were changing all around her, and there was nothing she could do about it. Bernie had been excited to go and meet the other teddies, but suddenly felt like she needed more time to prepare. It felt as though there was a little buzzing bee inside Bernie's head, flying round and round and getting louder and louder. All at once she was imagining that the other teddies wouldn't share their toys, she wouldn't be able to find her way, and she was certain there'd be a great big bear there who would growl and roar at her. She climbed to the top of a tall tree, closed her eyes and waited for her stuffing to fall out. "I don't even have any food to take. What will I eat at the picnic?" she cried desperately. "Some of the teddies will take their own food, and some will have food from Jingles the cook," a gentle voice croaked below her. Bernie opened one button eye and looked down to see a little green frog sitting on the branch below. "I've watched the teddy bear's picnic lots of times, and it looks like so much fun," said the frog, whose name was Akira. "Well, I'm not going," announced Bernie. "I'm not a big bear and I don't want to go. I'll never be ready. I want my mama bear." "Well, maybe you don't feel ready now, but you will be. You are a ready teddy. Here, look inside this bag and I'm sure you'll find the tools you need." With that, the frog hopped off, leaving a little teddy-sized rucksack on the branch where he had been. Bernie put the straps over her shoulders and climbed down from the tree. She looked around her, but couldn't see a clear path. "I'm lost already," she thought, but reached inside the bag and found a compass. She had no idea how to use it, but as she walked, the wobbly arrow pointed toward a wooden platform where some other teddies sat. "Oh no, other teddies! What if they don't like me? I need to smile so that they know I'm friendly, but I don't feel like smiling." Bernie reached inside the bag once more and found a little slip of paper with a joke on it. She read it and giggled. "Maybe I could share that with the other teddies," she thought, and she smiled across at them and waved. The other teddies welcomed her and they told each other their names. The teddies showed her their maps to the teddy bear's picnic. Bernie found it easier to find her way with some help. As they approached the picnic, they could see that everything was ready in front of them. Big Bear had been busy preparing the space, and suddenly Bernie felt a wobble in her tummy again. "I can't eat any of this yummy food when I'm so afraid of Big Bear being all growly." There was one more thing at the bottom of Bernie's bag, and she put her head right inside to take a look. As soon as she did, she smelled a beautiful, familiar smell of home. Lavender! From her garden! Mama and Papa Bear must have put this here so that I could think of home and know that they are always with me even when they are not. Bernie took a deep breath and, filled up by her family's love, she walked over to Big Bear, who, to her surprise, greeted her with a warm smile. and even knew her name already. Bernie had such a wonderful time at the picnic, eating delicious food, making friends, playing games with Big Bear and dancing. She decided she would go there most days from now on, and though getting there was sometimes tricky, it always felt like a huge celebration for her to arrive, be herself, learn so many new things and go back to tell her family all about them.